Hi, I'm Vincent with Bocconi Real Estate, and I'm here with Juanita Tice-Polino, contemporary abstract artist. We're here at your gallery in Newmarket. Where is all your art?
It's all inside.
It's all inside. Why is it not in the gallery?
I'm really my own worst enemy at marketing myself. I've been told by friends and family that I need to get it out there and in a gallery, and I'm not very good at social media. And
How many pieces do you think are inside?
there's about 60.
60.
If you want to come and take a look.
I will, absolutely. Which one's your favorite?
I really like the Swan and the Railway, and I like Magical Woodlands. I like Metamorphosis. I don't have any particular.
It must be hard.
piece.
It must be hard to
No,
pick a favorite.
I don't really, not really, because every piece is a part of me. So it's like picking apart myself, and that's not what I want to do.
Okay. So how long have you been painting for?
I've been painting off and on all my life, pretty well, since I got some awards when I was in elementary school and moved on to high school. Dropped it for a long time, went to my writing, because I love to write. Came back to it, and it's my passion, and that's it.
When did you come back to it?
Probably, I would say about 2012. Started to come back to it again.
And how often do you paint?
I paint whenever I get the inclination. It's the brush that inspires me. Sometimes I paint twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, sometimes it's once every 3 weeks.
Depending on how you're feeling.
Yeah.
How the brush is feeling.
How the brush is feeling. That's my inspiration, is the brush. My hand.
Yeah. Yeah. You talked a lot about your daughter, how she inspires you as well.
Yeah. Well, she has her master's in environmental studies, so she's very connected. And I've done a few, like the Swan and the Railway and Oil Spill, and the different types of paintings that have given me that focus, where I want to show a little bit on the political dark side, because if we don't have our environment, if we don't look after Earth, Mother Earth, what about that?
Yeah. No, of course, we don't have much, that's
Not
for
much.
sure.
You can have your health, but what are you going to do, sit on a granite rock?
That's right. It's hard to argue with that, right? I feel like there's inevitably a little bit of a political message in art, if the artist so chooses. What do you think about that? Do you find that a lot of your art is political, or just the oil stuff?
No, a lot of it is. I think a great deal of it is. It's the contemporary abstract, the stroke.
And why do you think that is? Why do you think it's political?
Well, I have a little dark side in my character over the years. Maybe it's a little Irish, a little thin. Yeah, just comes through now and again, peeks out, and then the brush takes over.
Yeah, and it's a nice way to get the message out.
Yeah, it is. It's not too obnoxious or over the top, and hopefully people will enjoy my art.
Yeah, and then resonate with the message, maybe.
That's right. And they made a big deal about that recently, that they've discovered that. So it just gave me the inspiration to do that. I get inspired by things that I read in the paper and people that I talk to. And this Forbidden Forest. This one over here, Secret Shadows. This is I've done a little bit of a shift, as Sadie will tell me. My brush is my inspiration. So whatever I get into, it's because of the inspired brush. I do with all the little brushes in one spot and a little paint on another spot and everything all strategically lined up. I take the TV stand, I put newspaper on top of it, and I take it wherever I want, and I paint. Good. That's it. This is one of the chaps on Main Street wanted to buy that, but it's up for $1,500, and I didn't want to go his price. I'm kind of set my ways. Twist.
This one's amazing too.
Touch it, it's
Yeah,
heavy.
the slate, right? Yeah.
It's the autumn twist.
Yeah.
But it's done dimensional, like
Yeah.
I have several layers, and so then this one is the missing caribou. So what I've done is shifting, like it's shifted over here, because we're having a lot of problem with caribou now. I don't know if you're aware of that. Certain place, yeah. It's Ravenous Journey, because it's the ravens coming down, but they're coming to pick the cherries. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I do now.
That's the Emerald Isle, because my origins are actually Irish.
Okay.
And so that's in respect for my mother. And And this
beautiful.
Thank you. And this one is solitude. I like my sanctuary. I find I like people, but I like to be on my own too. So. And this one's autumn retreat. I left, and then Rooster. My husband is Portuguese, so I did that for him.
Very cool.
Yeah. These are a set. This is frozen cherries and winter berries. They're sold as a set. And then this one is Swan in the Oil Rig.
Yeah.
Like you said, your own prices.
Yeah, of course. What's that one?
I think this one is the Winter Storm with our... I'd like to frame this in a black frame, but I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I'm going to do the Great Outdoors. And then this one here.
I really like this one too.
Do you? Well, this one is Fairy Lake, Newmarket. This one is teleportation. I'm spiritual. I don't. I was raised Roman Catholic, but I actually believe that there's more than what meets the eye here. There's this, so we have to be very open in our concept of.
Absolutely.
There's so much out there. You can't think in a pigeonhole. You've got to look outside the box about everything.
Sure.
So I actually did this with the teleportation, and we have the crucifix, or the star. It could be the star.
Yeah.
Taking you through the light to the other side.
Yeah.
And bullish co-workers. And the reason why I did this one was because I'm selling it for $150, but it's just a matter of principle. There's a lot of people out there who are everyday bullied but afraid to say something. And it could be man or woman, anybody, but they're really afraid to open their mouth because they don't want to be marked.
Right.
Because once you're marked, you know that it's not the same. So this is in honor of all the boys and girls out there in university, school, starting their careers, whatever the case may be. And then this is Nomad Woman Carrying Babe, abstract. So I try to get everybody involved with my pictures, all kinds of race, religion, creed. This is Ashes. It's one of my daughter's favorite. This is The View.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. And I actually really, really like this. Some people, they say, oh my God, Juanita, it looks like it's, but to me, as an abstract contemporary artist, to me, it's my little,
I love
my little dark side there.
Sure.
And so that's some kind of little spot where you can kind of hide out and nobody knows where you are, and you like the Hobbit, like who's in there? Oh, I hope you like my art.
I love it.
Thank you. But I definitely need exposure. I haven't done much about that.
No, that's okay.
Why Sadie said to me, it's time.
We're here on your lovely porch here in Newmarket. How long have you been in Newmarket?
Moved here in 1997.
Okay.
From Toronto.
From Toronto.
17
another
years from Toronto.
Another Torontonian moving to Newmarket.
Yeah, love the community. Love it. Love the people.
What made you come up?
Well, and this sounds very, very cliche, but there's an old saying, you can take the girl out of the country, but not the country out of the girl. And I was raised in the country, so when I was a kid, I used to run through the forest next to our house. And, I was either writing or I was painting, and that's always carried through all my life, that feeling of, that's why I have all my trees around me. I like to have that sanctuary.
Yeah.
I did a painting called Sanctuary, actually.
Yeah. What kind of an impact do you think growing up in the country has on you as an artist?
Probably very politically. It has everything to do with it, right? Because you have that feeling of having openness, right? And you're not confined.
Yeah, the freedom.
The freedom is look outside the box. And that's what abstract is, right? It's look outside the box, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about.
You're not confined to little lines, little square lines.
Yeah. Let the brush lead.
Let the brush lead. Yeah.
Yeah. So you would describe yourself as an abstract contemporary. Tell me a bit about what. Tell me a bit about what that actually is. What you think that is.
To me, it just means that you're not just strictly a contemporary. You're not just strictly artist in an abstract sense. You can overlap. So lately I've been doing a kind of a little bit of a, I would call it shifting
Okay.
from my original abstract, which is a little different with the lines, and now I seem to be shifting more into natural, like an environmental landscape, but it's still abstract. It's not done from a photograph. I don't paint from photographs. I don't paint from being out in the middle of the wilderness with the big canvas in front of me and the little pink oils all around me and everything. I just paint on a TV stand with newspaper.
You were telling me, so no studio.
No
So tell me
studio.
tell
No
me about
studio.
the actual production of it. How does it come
I
together?
I take the TV stand, I've had it for years, and I put it down, put some newspaper on top of it, either use slate or I might use some other kind of medium or canvas, whatever I feel comfortable with, and I paint. And then it comes to me wherever I am surrounding, and then I can move it around. It's up close and personal. It's not like on a canvas in front of you in a set spot. I like to have the movement where I'm really up close, and I can move with the curves with my hands, with the layers, move it around, turn the TV stand around. It works for me. It's just very easy for me, easy peasy.
Yeah, it's amazing that as you said, it works for you, and I think that's probably really important as an artist, finding what works for you. So not being, and maybe that's a bit about the abstract contemporary style as well, is the freedom to do what makes you, what you want to do, right?
I don't like to be confined in anything. So if I feel that my paintings are open, free, that gives me a tremendous excitement. I can finish a painting in an hour and a half, at one night at only. Don't go back.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Once
it
you're
comes
in.
to me once I'm into it.
Yeah. What's the longest you've worked on a paint?
A couple of days.
Oh, they usually come in and out. They not months and weeks. Once you feel that inspiration.
Once I have the inspiration, and it could come any time. I like the morning light. Prefer the morning light.
Very good. What do you like most about living in Newmarket?
I love the people. It's great. I mean, you've got a little city, a little country. A lot of people commute, but it's the country too. It's just that nice feeling, and you still got that city vibe. It's very becoming very cosmopolitan. Newmarket's laid out very well strategically. I love it.
Yeah,
Beautiful town.
and so you've been here a little while. What have you seen change since you've been here?
Well, I've seen a lot of diversification with the population. When we first came up here, it was just, simply mostly you would just see a lot of, conservative, white, Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah.
And now that it's becoming very diversified, it reminds me a lot of Toronto, but it's more on the country-esque.
Yeah, you get a little bit of the best of both worlds, right?
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like the feeling, the having the. That blend, that melting pot. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, but it's done subtly.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, no, I think it absolutely does. It's one of the reasons we really like being around here too.
It's nice.
We love the diversity as well, but I think that for us, what we've experienced, I'd love to know what you think, is like there really is a strong sense of community here though, because it hasn't exploded, it's not overbearing.
No, it's not, and there isn't that arrogance, there isn't that push. There isn't that, this is what you have to do, it's political correct. Everything is done with ease. It's nice. It's a feeling of like you feel like you're part of a community and you can talk, openly, and you're not criticized, every time you open your mouth, you're treated with respect.
Yeah. It makes it maybe a great place to be an artist.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a beautiful place to be an artist. I'm out here on my porch. A lot of my inspiration is just sitting here. When it's storming, pouring rain, storming, and I'm out here because I'm covered, and it's nice. It gives me that feeling of respite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your favorite place to paint in Newmarket, other than here?
Well, that's a very, very good question. I normally do most of my painting around my home because I'm comfortable here.
Mm-hmm.
I have done paintings where I've taken my TV stand in the car and set up on a beach, or I've even been down at Stellar Lanes where the bowling alley is, and I did one there, and but I like to just I feel more quiet here because it's when I paint, I usually paint very quickly, and by the time I get in the car, I set up the TV stand, sit down, then I'm ready for a coffee to come back home.
That's right.
So I want to just kind of, if it hits me, I just come out here and away I go, or upstairs. I'm upstairs, and do it upstairs.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. Do you do commissioned work as well, or is it just whatever inspires you?
Well, I've been approached about commission work. I haven't done that as yet.
Okay. If somebody wanted to do commission work, how would they get a hold of you?
They could just give me a call or go through the site. 647-467-7116.
And what's the website?
Juanita K. Polino at hotmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Or the Wix. You can see it on Wix. If you go into Wix, you just pull it up the profile. Very easy to find.
Okay.
And there's I think there's a sign right there too that helps me along with it, right in front of there. That helps me. I guess I can't remember the whole thing.
That's okay. That's okay. You know what I find? If people are looking for art, they'll find it,
Thank you.
And art, I mean, it finds them and they find it. So it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.